how's everyone doing there today? This is Undead Nightmare 24 back with a video. I did get some stuff in the mail. I got a pretty hefty haul here that I'll be going through. I got some DVDs, Blu-rays, box sets, action figures, and another one that I've been after in my wish list for a while that will be shown at the end. So everyone stay tuned. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get this haul started. I'll be starting with the action figures first, then going to DVDs, and then Blu-rays without slips, and then my Blu-rays with slips, and then I'll go to the 4K edition. So let's get this started with the action figures. I'm not really an action figure collector, but I have been picking some up recently, and I decided to pick up this Conan from Super 7. And I have him with the iconic pose from the film Conan the Barbarian. That's one of my favorite films of all time from Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I'm just psyched that they released these in action figures. So I picked up this Conan right here. It does have other accessories, but I will not be showing those, as I just have it with the ones I got on display on the shelf. Here's another Conan from Super 7 action figures. And this is the War Paint Conan. This has the blood feature on it, on the sword. Figure has the sword case, war paint, classic Arnold right there. Just love these action figures, so psyched to add them to the collection. I'm going to try to get the whole set. I'm getting them little by little. But there's the war paint Conan. And the other one I picked up is Tulsa Doom, the one who turns into the snake, played by James Earl Jones. And this figure is just awesome. It came with a snake face, and the mouth does open and close. You can see that's pretty cool. It comes with a bow and arrow, a dagger with the snakes. Also has the arrow, that's the snake from the film. And it has multiple heads you could switch on, but this is the one I kept on the shelf. It's an awesome figure. There's the back there with a cape. So those are my Conan figures. I'm looking to pick up more to complete the collection. Next up, I'm going to go into some DVDs here. I picked this one up at the Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree finally had some movies. It never does. So I picked up a few from there. I picked this one up, like a erotic thriller starring Rob Lowe and James Spader. This is Bad Influence. I got the DVD from Dollar Tree. Interested in this. I've never seen it. Next up, I go to my horror films, of course. I picked up 47 Hours to Live on DVD. That's a pretty cool slip. There's the back. I know nothing about this film, but kind of reminds me of that film Countdown that came out a while back, but probably of a lesser budget, but I'll give it a try for sure. And I picked this up, The Night Sitter, Dollar Tree also. It says, "Don't read this bedtime story out loud." It's from the creator of Final Destination. I like that slip. Don't know much about the film, but for $1, I'll check it out. The Night Sitter. Next up, I picked up from the Dollar Tree as well. With the slip, I got Trespassers. So it was released by Scream Factory. This is the DVD with a slip. I have not flipped it to the alternate cover art, so I won't be taking that out. It's like a home invasion type film. I'm up for that. I always wanted to copy this film. I'd seen it, Trespassers. And then I picked this up from Culture Shock Releasing on DVD. Zipper face. It's an awesome slip cover. There's the back. Does have alternate art, which I flip to. It's look like a sleazy type slasher film. I'm always up for one of those. So pick that up from Culture Shock Releasing. Okay, now we're going to get into the Blu-rays without slipcovers. This ain't horror, but it's a classic that I've always wanted. The Last American Virgin. I picked this up on eBay. I grew up watching this film. It's just hilarious and sleazy. One of those sleazy comedies from the 80s. Last American Virgin. Next up, I picked up some exploitation here. And I wanted to check out Tenement. This looked right up my alley. Controversial film here. It's all too violent to be rated. So I want to get that copy of that film as well. Tenement. Next up, these were picked up at Hamilton Books. I picked up Into the Ashes. I'm a big Frank Grillo fan. I think he could play a villain or a good guy, and I've been a fan of his since Purge the Anarchy. So this looked like a good film that I'd like, type of revenge thriller. Into the Ashes, I got that on Hamilton Books. Next up on Hamilton Books, I picked up Blackout. This looked right up my alley. I've been wanting this film for a while. It's from Code Red, and this is kind of like another exploitation or action film too. It has all the power goes out in New York, and there's this gang of like hoodlums just terrorizing people in a apartment complex or a high rise, something like that. But sounded interesting. I haven't seen it. It has Robert Carradine in it. Jim Mitchum, all-star cast in here. Can't wait to check that one out. Next up, we got another Scream Factory from Hamilton Books. Picked up The Naked Cage. Some more exploitation, action and exploitation. Can't wait to check this out. I haven't seen it. Looks like some fun 80s cheese, and it's also a Cannon film, so anytime a Cannon film, I'm sold. Naked Cage. Next up, I picked this one up from Hamilton Books also. Snuff. This is the original art that it came in, but I flipped it because I like the other art. That's the art you'll originally get with it. This is a Blue Underground. I think one of their newer releases, but I heard this film's real controversial because it says right here that the film that could only be made in South America, where it's crazy, one of the most notorious exploitation movies of all time. So really excited to see this. Love my action or exploitation films as well, as you guys know. Snuff from Blue Underground. Okay, now we're gonna get into some Arrow videos here. I picked up The Visitor. Got this on Orbit DVD. This was used, but it's in excellent condition. Some Italian sci-fi horror. I always want to pick up my Italian horror. And this was a great addition. It even came with a booklet and everything. I will show you real quick. Never seen this one, but I want to check it out. It's a real weird and odd film. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this. Got to get my Italian horror, sci-fi or horror films there. There's The Visitor from Arrow Video. Next up, we got another Italian horror from Arrow Video. I got Contamination. I have seen this. It's an awesome sci-fi kind of alien ripoff, the Italian way. And there's a lot of special features on this as well. I love this film. I've seen it about 2 times, but it's been years. The creature at the end is just great, bro. I just love the effects on it. And it's got an Italian score also, which I love. And this one also came with a booklet. I'll scan through that booklet real quick. Awesome art on there. This did have a slipcover, but it went out of print. Some gore and blood there. I wasn't gonna pay that crazy price for the slip, so I'm cool with that. That's Contamination from Arrow Video. Next up, we got another I cannot talk here. Arrow Video pickup. Man, I got tongue-tied there. Blood and Black Lace. I finally got a copy of this. I've never seen this film, and I've seen some Mario Bava films, but this is one I just passed me by. I can't wait to check it out. I'm a huge Italian giallo fan, so I know this will be right up my alley. There's no booklet in this one. It's got some alternate art there, but really excited to finally watch this film. Hoping I could get to it in the next few days, because I'm a big, like I said, Italian horror fan and giallo, and I can't wait to check out some Mario Bava some more. So I did that one to the collection. Now we're going to get into the Blu-rays with slipcovers. I picked this up from Orbit DVD. Demonic, it's a new release. The director of District 9. There's the back. I don't think it had any alternate art. Nah. Same art on the inside, but this is a newer film, demonic possession film. What I did like about this on the trailer, it takes it to that like virtual reality world. I thought that hasn't been done through a demonic possession movie, so real excited to check the new take on this kind of genre. They could be hit or miss, but I'm sure I'll get some enjoyment out of it. It's demonic. And I picked up this one also from Urbit DVD. It's Silent Night. This is a new release as well. This is like a post-apocalyptic film, but set like with a comedy and dark humor. But it does have horror elements, and it just looked like something I had to see from the trailer. It sold me. I heard the ending goes really dark, so why not, man? I like those end of the world type films. We got Silent Night. Okay, next up, this is a Dollar Tree pickup as well. I found Panic with the slipcover. Been wanting this film for a while, and I like that slip, the color scheme on it. For $1, why not? I've never seen this film. Looks like a horror comedy, I guess. I don't know, I've never seen it, but the back. This is another Scream Factory. No, RLJE Films, not Scream Factory, but why not for $1? I'll check it out. Now we're gonna get into Scream Factory with the slip. I got the Brides of Dracula. I've been trying to pick up some Hammer horror, especially with the Scream Factory editions. And I've heard good things about this film. I haven't seen it. You got Peter Cushing there. And I did flip it to the alternate art. Classic art there. I've heard, like I said, I've heard good things about this film. I'll wait to check it out. Brides of Dracula there with the slipcover. Scream Factory. Next up, we got another Scream Factory pickup. I picked up The Sword and the Sorcerer on 4K. I have not seen this one, but it has Richard Lynch in it, which sold me instantly. And these are these sword and sorcery films that I enjoy from the 80s. I came with a slip. And this one did have alternate art, which I flipped to, which is real nice there. Can't wait to check this out 4K on the 4K transfer and see some sword and sorcery, which I enjoy as well. So Sword and Sorcerer from Scream Factory. Next up, I picked this up. This is a bootleg, but I wanted a copy of this. I got Fear Street, the trilogy from Netflix. I like this retro slip they did. It's real thin paper-like, but it's just good to have all these three. I did enjoy this. This is a good slasher homage there. I didn't read the books before, but I watched the series on Netflix and really enjoyed it. There's the 1994, 1978, and Fear Street 1666. I thought this was put together real well. Did have some CGI moments, but it wasn't too bad. But just glad to add these three to the collection in a triple pack there. I like the slip, how it's like retro-like. Looks like it's damaged and stuff, but just the design on it. So yeah, I can't wait to revisit this. Really love my slashers. It's Fear Street trilogy. Next up, we're gonna go to the box sets. Arrow Video, I picked up the Sergio Martino collection, and this has some jelly in it. Sergio Martino, I've never seen any of these. I'll show them to you guys each individually with the art. We got the Case of the Scorpion's Tail. You got Your Vice is a Locked Room and Only I Have the Key. And we got Suspicious Death of a Minor. Sergio Martino's right up there with me on Argento and Fulci and all them. I think he's highly underrated in the Italian horror genre, and I could believe these Jellos are solid even though I haven't seen them. But I love that art with the scorpion, the blade. It's a flimsy box, but oh well. It's good to have them in a set like that. More Jello to dig into, man. Next up, we're going to another Arrow box set, which I picked up. I got the Children of the Corn trilogy from Arrow. Love this box set. It's real sturdy and thick. And there's the back there. I have not seen these films either. Children of the Corn, but I want to check them out. This does come with a poster. I will not be extending because it's too hard on this camera, but has the original poster and the Arrow poster there. And then we have a booklet, which I'll skim through. Love Arrow's booklets. This one's a thick one. I've heard about good things about the original. I've never seen the sequels, but I want to check it out. I know there's more sequels, which I'll probably get to later. This does come with a 4K Ultra HD of Children of the Corn. This also comes with the sequel, Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice. Love the art on these. Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest. So you get the first 3 there. Fantastic set. Put this together. So I'll probably be diving into these soon. I've got a watch pile, but I'll get to it eventually. So there's the Children of the Corn Arrow box set right there. Last but not least, I've been wanting this for a while. I was finally able to track one down. See if it'll fit on camera here. I got the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection on 4K. And this is an awesome set. I want to show you guys this one. Slides off like that. And then it opens up like the device in the film. I've always been a fan of Ghostbusters, man. Just nostalgia. And I watched the new one the other day and really enjoyed it. So I decided to pick up the set. So I'm going to open that up right there. And you do get, with a slipcover, Ghostbusters 1. It's got some back art. And you get the 4K. Comes with the 4K and Blu-ray. And you get Ghostbusters 2. The slipcover and some art in the back. And you get the 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray as well. This set is loaded with special features, guys. I will get to that. And you get Ghostbusters Afterlife. I wish this would have came with a slipcover, but it didn't. But that's fine. Can't be too picky. I like this film, man. At first I was like, kind of like, I don't know if I could do it. But then once you get like 30 minutes in, man, it gets a lot better. And the ending kind of made me teary-eye a little bit, man. Some homage there towards the end. And then comes with the special features with this digipack looking. And this is loaded. It has 1 disc of special features, 2 discs, which are like back in the 80s. They have scenes from there. And then you get a thick booklet with it. With script writings, printed lines from the script of the films. Get black and white pictures. It's a loaded book, some color photos on the back. Rest in peace to Harold Ramis, man, legend. I am a fan of the Ghostbusters series. And then here's a digital code. You guys want that? First come, first serve for the films. And comes with this awesome box set. This awesome box to hold it, I mean. Which I'll show you guys real quick there. So it is the device from the film. But this is the cool part of it. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but I'm going to do it anyways. When you open it up, it lights up with the green Ghostbusters in it. That is just awesome. That was cool. Look at it, how it lights up green. Real cool. It'll turn off after a while. So that is a cool set. I'm just really psyched to add this to the collection. Ghostbusters on 4K. So I'll go inside like that. And then it closes up. And goes right in. Let's see if I can put this. Right in there for the Ultimate Collection there, Ghostbusters. Those are my pickups, guys. I'm not going to do a recap of it because that's a lot of films, but if you guys want to get back in editions, rewind and pause, man. If you missed out on something, apologize, but this is a large haul, guys. Everyone stay safe out there. Please hit a like, comment, subscribe. Love to hear your thoughts. Everyone stay safe, be kind to each other. This is Undead Nightmare 24 back with a video. Peace.